Well, this turned out to be a pointless endeavour. Did that corpse just move? Yes, as it turns out, there's a guard in front of the elevator. I mean, right in front of the door. At least one, maybe even two. And I'm completely out of items with which I could deal with such a threat. I mean, I have nothing. I've used both my gas arrows, taking care of that one guy, and... ugh. I can't believe I did that still. I managed to waste both of my precious gas arrows. It's probably going to turn out that it was utterly pointless as well. It's going to be like... I'm going to discover as I walk around I probably could have planned a much better route that would have avoided half these pissing encounters or some such. Glom, 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 glom.
Someone making noise?
No. Shit.
Alright, I hear you.
You hear nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just go home. I get the missus put a pot of tea on or something. Everyone likes a pot of tea. My god, I think it worked. I'm not kidding, everyone loves a tasty beverage. But I wasn't expecting that to actually work. Okay, marvellous. Note for the future. Just promise hot delights and all will be well. Words to live by. Words to live by. Okay. Pop a moss arrow down there. So this bloody marble flooring can't screw me over. Did that door just close behind me? Yep, he's coming back, isn't he? Yes, he is. Door. Thank you. See, I still don't get why some of the doors in this game seem to be like automatic in terms of opening and closing. The vast majority stay open if you... Stop it! Stay open if you leave them open. But there'll be others, like this one, that will just keep trying to close themselves. I don't know if that's something to do with like conserving memory and draw distance. Stop it! I don't know, it's... Perhaps it is because I can see more or less clear across the map by having this door open. Perhaps the game doesn't like it. I think it's... Stop it! It thinks it's still running on a machine that can't deal with that. Right, my turn. I heard the door try to close on me there. Something that I did in game. Oh, there's nobody down there this time. I should make getting out a bit quicker at least. Though I'm still tempted just to go out the same way I did in the last mission, just smash the windows. Just to show my utter contempt, you know, if nothing else. I know it's not professional. Go around smashing windows, but I mean, I kind of enjoyed that. That dynamic exit. It's quite a change from the usual way that I exit missions and such in these games. Well, actually no, it's not really, is it? Let's face it, there's been plenty of times in both this and in Deadly Shadows where I ended a mission by sprinting at the exit as fast as my little legs would carry me. That was something else. I enjoyed that, I really did. I'm hoping I get a chance to do it again, really. Okay. I'll have a quick look around the rest of this side of the mansion before I move on. There's probably thousands... Oh, god damn it. Probably thousands of goodies I've already walked past. Yeah? I'm surprised I haven't found a key for the second floor yet. Or the first floor, again. Depending on your geographical preference. Wow. Super locked door. One that requires me to use 6 different combinations of lockpick over and over and over again. For no reason, but not going to be anything good. Oh, it's an office. That might have good things in it. Special goodies, perhaps. Let's close that, just be on the safe side. Though we left the guard out in the middle of the open, so... My lord, all preparations proceeded smoothly. Take your time returning. It sounds like your hands are quite full with matters in the countryside. I wish you all the best with young Lady Velodin. I'm sure that Lord Velodin will be ecstatic should a matter arise on this courtship. I can assure you that everything will be in readiness for upon your arrival. You will hardly recognise the manor from the state it was in only a few months back. Foreman Hobart has fixed everything in sight and then some. I consider myself to be a meticulous man, but these mechanists put even me to shame. New clocks, new lights, new guards, new servants. Yes, much has changed. Why, those 2 guards we usually put outside. I hear yesterday one of them even changed his underpants. What a time to be alive. It's a complete lie, of course. He never changes them. Yes. It's all interesting. It's interesting the game's going to the effort of pointing out why Big Boss Man isn't here. Lord Karras sent word that he will be attending the gala reception. He looks forward to finally meeting you. He has matters that he wishes to discuss concerning the exhibit items and possible trade for a rare Durant. Unfortunately, the original correspondence has gone missing in the library, but don't worry, it will be found soon. That is the problem with the new staff. It always takes so long to get everyone up to speed. I wait for the day that these commoners are as loyal and obedient as Karras promises. One final word. Remember, there is a Regency Council meeting 4 days after the reception. Make sure to put it in your schedule, as the new import tax will be discussed. Stuart Duma. All very interesting, I suppose. Sure. I'm slightly annoyed I can't swipe the paintings. I enjoyed being able to do that in Deadly Shadows. Again, it was just a little something extra to consider when you were looking around. Duma! Good job thus far. I'll be back shortly. Glad to hear the mechanisms are working out so well. I look forward to seeing what sort of contrivances they've brought to our humble mansion. If they're as good as you say, I shall speak most highly of Karras to the other nobles. The gala reception shall be a testament to the progress of our wonderful civilization has achieved. I must be away. I hear Karina calling. We have hunt planned for this fair morn. Lord Gervasius. I wonder if his first name's Ricky. Yeah, okay. What's this? To-do list for the Grand Exhibition opening. Check all of Sergeant Porter's security plans. Remind him to provide security to the basement. Basement? There seem to have been intruders down there recently. Send Willem, the caretaker, fresh up. Make sure the right change, blah blah. Lots of flower arrangements. From the cute brunette at Rosie's flower shop. Do not, personally, get a new powdered wig for my lord. Remember, 1 ponytail, not 2 pigtails. Of course, we want him to look ridiculous now, would we? Oh, okay, that's... Just unlocked safe with a tiara in it, I can go for that. Was that supposed to be a circlet, maybe? I don't know. Point being, all mine now. All mine now. Okay. I have to get back over to the other side, really, don't I? Go see what's in the library. I'm very curious about this, though. This notion of a basement. I didn't discover any basement on my first run through here. Speaking of didn't discover, almost went straight past that as well. That would be a travesty, missing the coin pouch. But I'm genuinely surprised by, I'm pretty damn sure there is no basement to this place. Is that like an oversight, or have I just been massively blind and somehow missed the stairwell that goes down into it? I mean, that's entirely possible. I'll hold my hands up and admit, but still. It seems rather unlikely that I would have somehow completely missed an entire area of the map.
What's that?
Oh, for fuck's sake. With how thoroughly I've been, trawling over the place, you know? Again, not impossible. I'm not quite that arrogant, but unlikely in the extreme, I'd say. Okay, good. He can't see me from here, apparently.
Nothing now.
One of the guards down there must have spotted me for a second. God, that's disgusting, man. Stop doing that. That's interesting. The moss affects their footsteps as well. I mean, it's logical that it would. That's going to make figuring out what point he is in his walk cycle slightly more tricky now, isn't it? Perhaps they don't make it less tricky. If I can hear him, I know he's as far away as he can possibly get. Then once he goes completely silent, he's as close as he can be. Yeah, that was easier than I thought. Though why he was literally spinning in circles on the spot there, I'm entirely certain. I guess not really the first time this game has done that. I can only assume it's residual pathing bugs. Which is weird considering the Taffer patch was supposed to fix most of those, but I suppose I can't really complain now. I mean, I will. But I suppose I shouldn't complain. It is as advertised, more or less. Okay. I'm not going to bother trying to go across there until we've actually been down into the ballroom and taken care of those two idiots. Once they're out of the way... In fact, I might as well just raid the ballroom. I mean, all I'm really doing from this point onward is going up to the library, isn't it? So I might as well just hop down there. So I can get behind them first. In fact, I know I can get behind them. I was on one of the balconies that was like directly behind the archer dude, wasn't I? So let's put this out first. Sort of give myself away instantly by being massively backlit. That didn't do as much... Fuck. He says almost walking straight into the guard. I didn't do as much as I'd hoped, actually. In fact, I'm right by the library now, aren't I? Perhaps I should continue my original plan. Walk around, do this first, then go to the ballroom. Because I'm looping around to the general side anyway, you know.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go up and tell him no more guard duty. It's happening. Hello?
You saw nothing. Don't think that you saw things because you saw nothing. Basically. Can I get past right? Nope, no I cannot.
Where I can see you.
Wow. Reflexes of a mongoose, that one. And the eyes of a hawk. And the liver of a bat. Don't ask. He keeps it in a jar. Pickled, naturally. He's not a weirdo. Okay.
Odd.
Yes, I think all the boys and girls were thinking that. Why do you do it? I'm not supposed to ask, I know, but what can I say? The people demand to know. Come back here, you weirdo. The people have a right, a privilege, a demand, a vague curiosity. Yeah, whatever. Which one I'm thinking about it. Set the clock to 12 o'clock, and... ta-da! Although, the thought suddenly occurs. If that always does that at 12 o'clock, what happens when the clock naturally strikes 12? Like if I just happen to be, one of the servants walking down this corridor, come midnight, I've been staying late in the library, cleaning up or whatever, and perhaps I was sent to fetch a sample of ectoplasm by Dr. Venkman, and I'm walking past, the clock chimes 12, and suddenly part of the wall just swings open and smacks me in the face. I think people would notice that sort of thing, wouldn't you really? And perhaps even begin to look for other such places.
Terrible secrets, terrible secrets.
You can't prove a thing. Well, seriously, why she triggered, I don't know. I already did this, didn't I? Or am I gonna have to do it again? Is that jackass? No, he's... Oh, Angry Man Ghost is gone. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna bother reading the books, I already know what's in them. Any goodies? No? Yeah, all the, guess they didn't bother changing the map. No, it makes sense, actually. Means you are supposed to be able to solve this puzzle. I'm guessing either, first hand, by guessing, essentially, like I did, or by actually listening to the hints and such within this level. Or this mission, I should say. It's all the same level, just with slightly different placements and such. Which, yes, I will admit, still annoys me slightly. Especially considering that one of the things that seems to have changed is like just the random loot that was left laying around is suddenly no longer here. That does annoy me, I'm not gonna lie. Where's that book? Ah, there it is. Anything good in here? In the murder cave? No? No goodies on you? No goodies on you either. What a poor pair you were. Oh. We'll leave that out. It'll be something interesting for the guests to come across, We're like, ooh, is it a game? Yes, it's like Clue, but it's beyond VR. It's 4D. as you can tell by the smell. Which can never be disguised in life. I mean, I know mountains of books produce a smell of their own, sort of rotted vegetation essentially, but not enough to cover up human corpses, I don't think. No. I suppose it wasn't really that well thought out. It was never meant to be a permanent hiding solution, I would imagine. Or a temporary affair, just while the guy who did it scarpered. I wonder if we'll come across him, or if we have. Again, this is the temporal mechanics at work here. Perhaps I've already seen him, who knows? In a future game. I think Garrett actually could get on quite well with Marty. They've got a similar sense of humour, I think. Record of payment for services rendered. Item: ancient masks, acquired by agent from places unknown. Paid in full upon delivery. £2,000 by Lord Gervasius. My God. I, Philomenone Abelofe, have considered the terms of employment and generous financial compensation to accept this appointment as head librarian for Lord Gervasius. Philemon Abelofe. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not overly important. Just lumps of gold. You know, I keep buying in my closet just lumps of gold. Never know when they might be useful, you know. If you're building your own circuitry or something. Yeah, health potion. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't like to drink on the job. It means you keep needing to pee. It's very unprofessional. Again. Oh. Actually, you know what? Bugger it. I'm not going to waste one of my surprisingly few remaining water arrows. I can't believe I've already gotten to that stage where I'm low on water arrows. I haven't even gone up to the 3rd bloody floor yet. I've been a bit cavalier. I've sort of got used. I know. I'm pretty proud of myself for spotting that as well. I've sort of gotten used to these levels being designed to have like a few water arrows scattered around, like in fountains and things. And so far the game hasn't really done that on this particular level, which is starting to make me a touch concerned, not gonna lie, a touch concerned. Oh, it's a little playroom. It's even got instruments and things set up this time. People can listen to their favourite recitals, no doubt. It's all very classy. Listen to their recitals as they get smashed off their knockers. That's how posh people do, you know. Note to self, retune harp soon. Doomer is breathing down my neck, and some noble lady wants to play it at the reception. Oh yes, those bloody noble wenches. All about the harps, don't you know? And the piccolo, apparently. Pika pika picalo, picalo, picalo. Mine. Ah, the perfect rhyme. I kind of want a guard to come in at that point. It'd be like, what the fuck was that? The coins are gone and the harp's playing itself. Ghosts. Aha. Hey, you freak. Where you at? What you at? Where are you, huh? I can hear it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, fuck. Game. 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 Yeah, I just hiccuped in distress, I know. I know. Felt as weird for me as it probably made you laugh. For pity's sake, please! Why do I have mother? Because I've not been discovered yet, that's a small mercy, I suppose. You have to reload, so I couldn't move forward either. I just tried, and yeah, I managed to wedge myself in place between invisible walls, apparently. Let's try that again, shall we? Might be worth... yeah. That should have opened the door properly. No, it still looks like it's partially closed when it shouldn't be, doesn't it? Yeah. I gotta ask, people who've played Thief 2 in its original form, was it always like this, or is this like a weird bug that's occurring because of how I'm playing it for like the widescreen mods and blah blah. Is it supposed to work? Like, is it supposed to be giving me trouble passing through gaps, or... Find what culprit? I didn't do nothing. You can't prove a thing, copper. Well, copperhead in this case. With a brass, maybe. Tell you what, I'll give you a nice can of Brasso if you bugger off. How's that sound? I'm surprised I still haven't got the loot bonus yet. Well, the loot objective, should I say. I've been... Oh my god, it's a dwarf. The plane, boss, the plane!
You have overreacted. See what that was.
That's definitely, that's pretty strange, not gonna lie. But I get the general idea. It's supposed to be that Karas is using basically all of the poor and destitute, even the children. Because he's a complete, well, twat, to be painfully blunt about it, but it comes across as bizarrely comic when blatantly all they've done is shrunk the regular character models. Like, just taken a regular character model and then squashed it down. They've not actually created a brand new one, actually designed to realistically mimic the proportions of a child. It's just, I don't know, it makes me laugh anyhow. Ah, well, there you go, water arrows. What was I saying earlier about the game not providing me any in this level? And there you go. Can't say fairer than that really now, can you? Right. Now I know for a fact there's a dude out here because he was talking to our little bud. Yes, he was talking to our buddy the dopey guard earlier, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Let's see if we can do something about that now, did he? Okay. God damn it. Seriously, I need to find a key for the first floor already. I'm genuinely baffled by, you know, the number of guards and stuff I've knocked out. I still haven't found a key yet. I mean, these guys have got to be getting in and out of here somewhere. In theory, every single goddamn one of them should have a key. You can't just lock your security force in, like, tiny rooms. Well, no, this isn't a tiny room, but you get what I mean. You can't just lock them in rooms away from each other. That's nonsense. That would be him walking on the moss. Moment of confusion. It's like, why the hell am I not getting a... Has he already figured out where I am? No, he's walking on the patch of moss you just created. I can hear a camera around here as well somewhere, which isn't filling me with hope and joy, gotta say. Right, just quickly before he comes back around. Shoot that over there, that should be fine. Don't want a bit of extra room to work with, you know, when it comes to sneaking up and coshing him. Right, try and get this right so I can see what he's up to without him spotting me. That's the key point here. Spot him, don't get spotted. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, okay, he's on the moss, he's on the moss. We're good. Good night, so... Peace sake. Ah, well, it still worked anyway, so... What can you do, eh? What can you do? In fact, what is this, anyway? I can hear a camera, so I'm presuming... Yeah, there it is. Wait, no, it's a door frame. So what's up there, then? Is that a door? Can I get onto the third floor going this way? Madness. But I really have to find out now. Where's my spy orbs? Spy orb probably be my best option, wouldn't it? There we go. And... Ah, right. Camera looking basically right at me. There is a door though, so I could indeed get onto the third floor in theory by going this way. Just a shame that the camera would basically instantly spot me if I did. Okay, that's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've really got any fire arrows either, have I? Probably gonna have to go straight into the ballroom instead. I was, well, I am vaguely tempted to whip out the old fire arrows and see if I can. There's a garden out there as well, isn't there? Interesting. I might have to check that out at some point as well. I wonder if I get into like a good position, like if I could shoot it with oh, for pity's sake, with the fire arrows, blow it up, and sneak in that way, perhaps. I don't know if it's actually possible, but I'm infinitely curious now. It's like there's so much about the situation I need to learn. So very, very much. Okay. Let's try and get downstairs from here, shall we? This looks like a good enough position. Yep. I think... Is that the guard over there? I think that's the guard over there, isn't it? The archer. Ah, and the other one's walking past him as well. Doesn't seem to be anyone else lurking around, so I think this... Yeah, this would be seems like it'd be a pretty good spot to drop down from, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And the question is, should I waste a vine arrow getting like a rope to climb up and down, or should I just pop my slow fall potion and jump? I'd probably get away with just jumping, really, couldn't I? So if I drop a moss arrow down there, both to cushion and silence my fall. Potion. That was the wrong potion. Whee! No. Ah, another perfect crime. Just me and Lucy in the sky with diamonds, mate. Don't worry about it. Game, thank you. Probably my least liked feature about all of this series, actually. That ledge grabbing mechanic that he's very finicky about when it actually works and when it doesn't. Mine. Priceless artifact. I think you find it's mine now. And interestingly enough, I'm willing to bet the guards don't even notice it's gone. Again, something I appreciated in Deadly Shadows. So they would notice if you swiped stuff they were supposed to be guarding and would just keep patrolling around it. Looking at the now empty table, you know? They were like, hey, wait. You know, the Jewel of Amenhotep is gone. Oh, I'm for it now, I'm gonna get fired. Etc, etc. And of course, some of them would even get enraged and start searching the area for the obvious thief. Which again, I appreciated. Okay, not so much them looking for me. That could in fact be quite a pain in the arse, but the fact they would actually notice and react, I did appreciate. And, it's weird making these sort of comparisons, because they come off like I'm making complaints about a game that was invented in a prior, like, period, which I suppose I am in a very literal fashion doing, but it's, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I mean, I kind of wish that the modding community for this game could, like, patch some of the AI behaviours from Deadly Shadows into this game. I think that would make things infinitely more challenging. It might, in fact, make some levels impossible, the more I think about it, but I mean, the levels and the layouts and such weren't tooled with that particular AI trait in mind, so it could break entire missions horrendously for all I know, but just on paper and in theory, I like the idea, what can I say? Come on, buddy, we ain't got all night. Well, literally, I've got things to do, places to go and all that, don't you know? Got time to wait for your arse all night. Bah wah 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 wah. etc., etc. Come on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you, bad boy, bad boy? Okay. That should basically clear out the peanut gallery. We can go rob the place blind. Marvellous. Okay. Think you find that's mine? That a precursor mask? It's a mask. Doubt it's a precursor one actually, because it's down here in the general display. Rather than upstairs with all the fancy goodies. Again, really ashamed I can't take the
Who's there?
Good job with your peripheral vision, and apparently your hearing sucks, mate. Was that could have ended badly for me? Bloody hell. Yeah, genuinely, an annoyance that you can't swipe fancy paintings. I mean, I know people might make the, or probably might have made at the time. The point in the tower, you couldn't fit an entire painting in your bag. You couldn't fit half the stuff Garrett swipes in his bag. It just wouldn't work. Not with him still being able to be stealthy anyway. I don't know. Just all these paintings, it's like, I want to click on them and take them, but there's no point because it won't net you anything, you know? Though I do wonder if that Durant painting they keep mentioning is swipeable in this level. It seems odd to keep mentioning its existence if it's not a lootable item. He goes back to me, hasn't he? He's staring at the wall. No wonder he barely noticed me earlier.
Wish someone would let me know what's going on. Never included in anything. I'm the last person to know.
Well, what's going on is that you're about to go to sleep, Sonny Jim. Because you're a very sleepy boy, aren't you? What are you talking about? I'm not sleepy. Oh! A very sleepy boy. Yes. Yes. No keys. Still annoyed by that, but whatever. Okay, let's chuck you in the corner. Never think to look there. Yeah. It took me a while to figure out the time frame of this. This is like basically the night before the exhibition. That's why everything's, oh my god, basically set out. There's nobody actually here. So I was under the impression I was gonna be robbing like the exhibition as it was going on. But apparently that's not the case. Which I suppose makes sense. Oh, for those of you wondering, yes, the cutscene did bugger up yet again. I've watched a version of it on YouTube to give myself at least a vague idea of what the plot is supposed to be. Going forward. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this lately. It seems to happen in fits and starts. Like I'll have several missions where the cutscenes play completely fine, record them, blah blah. Other times where they'll either refuse to play outright, or like they'll play halfway through and then just abruptly cut out. It doesn't seem to make any difference whether I'm recording or not when I start playing them, whether I start attempting to record while the cutscenes are going on, no matter what. Just, I don't know what it is. Some of them that just plain old won't work.
Is that you?
Oh fuck. Not going that way.